everyone, my name is Jesse and welcome to English Bus. Today our book is American School Textbook Reading Key PreK2. Let's go. Alright, today for Chapter 1, Social Studies, we will look at Unit 2. And for Unit 2, we will study our land and water. Okay, here's the land, right? Our land and water. Water. Let's go. First, we will talk about land. Here is lots of land. Let's read some words of land. The first word is mountain. Say it after me. Mountain. Mountain. Excellent. This is a mountain. And this is a mountain. Next, we have hill. Okay? A hill is a small mountain. A mountain is very high and big. A hill is low and small. All right? This is a hill. This is a mountain. Say after me. Hill. Hill. Wonderful. After hill, we have valley. All right? Here is a valley. If you have a mountain and another mountain, the valley is in the middle. All right? Here is the valley. Say after me. Valley. Right. Belly, belly, no, v, with your teeth and your lip. Valley. Valley. Terrific. All right. And after valley, we have plain. All right. Plain is all of this land here. A mountain is big and high. A hill is a little bit high. A valley is nothing, just flat. All right. Not a valley, I'm sorry, a plain. A plain is flat, like that. We say a plain. All right, mountain, here is a mountain. Hill, here is a hill. Valley, two mountains, here is a valley. And plain, a plain is very flat. That is a plain. Now, there are different kinds of land, okay? There are many different kinds of land. A mountain is land. Remember, we talked about a mountain. A mountain is land. A hill is land. This is a hill, right? A hill is land. A valley is land. Remember, there's two mountains. Here is the valley, okay? And a plain, the lowland, a plain is land too. All of this green is land. All of this blue is water. All right, match each word with the correct picture. Here we have high mountain. All right, do you remember high mountain? Like this. It's the biggest one. Which of these pictures is the high mountain? Is it this one? Yes, see, it's very high. That is a high mountain. Next, we have low hill. Okay, high is very up here. That's high, like a mountain. A hill is low. Low hill. High, low. All right, low hill. Which one of these is a hill? Is this a hill? It's low. No, this is flat. A hill looks like this. All right, this is a hill. Doo, ding. This is a low hill. Low hill. Next, narrow valley. What does narrow mean? Narrow means very thin, like this. That's narrow. All right? And remember, a valley is between two mountains. Here's one mountain, here's one mountain, here's the valley. Okay? We say valley. And a valley is very narrow. Narrow valley. All right. Is this a narrow valley? No. There's no mountains. Where's the mountains? A valley has two mountains. This is a valley. See? Here's one mountain. Here's another mountain. Here is the narrow valley. And finally, we have flat plain. Flat means no hills, no mountains, just like this. Flat plain. Right there is a flat plain. Here's the question. Is it high or low? Is it high or low? A mountain is very high land. A mountain is very high land. A hill is lower than a mountain, right? A hill is lower than a mountain. A valley is narrow land. Okay? It is between two mountains. One mountain here, one mountain here. Valley is between two mountains. A plain is flat land. A plain is flat land. Plains are good for farming, right? Yes, many farmers farm on a plain. All right, so let's look at this picture. What is in this picture? That's right, mountains. Mountains are in this picture. Mountains are low? No. What are mountains? Mountains are very high. Excellent. Mountains are very high land. All right, here are three more pictures. Match the pictures with the words. First, we have ocean. What is ocean? Ocean is some water, and it's very big water. All right, which of these is very big water? Right here? Yes. Very good. This is an ocean. All right. Next, we have a river. All right. A river is fast water. A river looks like this. Okay. And it moves. The water is very fast. That is a river. Okay. Which of these is a river? This one right here. You see the city and the river goes like a letter S. And it moves very fast. This is a river. Boom. And finally, the last one is lake. Okay? A lake doesn't move. A lake stays still. All right? And a lake has land all around it. See right here? Here's some water, but here is some land. All right? Land, 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 and water in the middle is a lake. Choom, like that. This is called there are different kinds of water. Okay, we heard about different kinds of land. Mountain, hill, valley, and plain. Now, different kinds of water. All right. An ocean is water. Ocean water is very salty, right? If you drink ocean water, it's very salty, yucky. Next, a river is water, right? Remember, the river is like a letter S. It's moving, right? And a lake is water too. All right, a lake has land, and then inside is a lake. Here we have 4 pictures. Match the 4 words with the 4 pictures. Our first word is large ocean. Remember, an ocean is very big, super big. From Korea to America. That's the ocean. Wow, that's really, really big. So we say a large ocean. Large ocean. Which of these is a large ocean? Is this a large ocean? No, look. Land, land, land. Small water. That's not an ocean. Is this a large ocean? No, this is moving. See? Like a letter S. This is not an ocean. This is a large ocean. See? There's lots of sky and an ocean right here. Pshoo! Large ocean. Next, long river. Okay? What does long mean? Long. Like that. Okay? What is long? My arm is long. Right? Which is the long river? Is this long? No, this is round. Right? This is long. This is a long river. Right there. The next word is flow. Okay? Flow is like water moving. It's the same as move. Some water just stays not moving, right? Like that. It's not moving. But some water, like in a river, flows and it's moving. Look at this water right here. Do you see it? That water is flowing. This water flows. Here's flow. Boom. This means flow. And finally, we have surround. Surround means all around. Okay? This is a lake. Do you remember lake? Yes. Land surrounds the lake. Here's the lake, but look, here is land, here is land, here is land, here is land. The land surrounds the lake. Pew! Next, here is the question, is it large or is it long? Okay? Is it large or long? An ocean is a very large body of water. Okay? An ocean is a very large body of water. A river is a long body of water. Okay? A river is a long body of water. A river flows into an ocean. Okay? Here's the river. Do, 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 do. And here maybe is the ocean. The river, the long river, goes to the large ocean. A lake has land all around it. Okay? Here's the lake. Here is the land. A lake has land all around it. A lake is surrounded by land. Now it's time for Let's Read. Today's Let's Read is called Our Land and Water. There are different kinds of land. All right, do you remember? There are different kinds of land. Some land is high. Some land is low. Some land is flat. There are different kinds of water. All right, do you remember? There are different kinds of water. Some water is salty. Salty. Some water flows to an ocean. Some water is surrounded by land, right? Here's the land and here's the water. Some water is surrounded by land. And that's the end of Unit 2.